Good afternoon. I'm going to attempt to do some banana bread according to this Dash mini rice cooker recipe. I'll give you a banana bread according to the Dash mini rice cooker. I don't know if you want to pause that or take a screenshot, but basically I got word for word recipe. The only thing that I did different, it says use a 1 1/4 or 1 1/2 cup all-purpose flour. I didn't have any, so I used self-rising flour. So I decreased the 1 1/2 cups. I decreased it. I think it was 1 1/4 cups. Now, keep in mind that as you're doing the recipe, the little cup that was included with the rice cooker, that's your measuring cup. You don't use a regular measuring cup, because if you do, you're going to be off on the quantities. Alright, well anyway, this recipe here says to use 1 cup of the batter for each banana bread. So I got my cup. I had a cup full, and the recipe in the book, it will actually make, it looks like it might make 3. This recipe will make 3 banana bread loaves. Alright, so this is the first cycle. It says to cook on the first cycle, one complete cycle. Then using pot holders, invert on a clean plate and put it back in on the uncooked side and cook for another cycle. So I'll bring you back when this cycle is done, and we can flip it and see what happens. Okay, it went to warm, so it's done with that cycle. I got my mitts, and I got a little small plate I'm going to stick on top. Now I'm going to invert it. Man, come on now. Well, I got to get something else. I don't like it like this. Well, plan B. Got the little spatula they give. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I think I can invert it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. And look how beautiful that thing looks. Man, it's beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can get it back in here one piece. That girl on TV, she or that girl on the that I seen do this, she didn't do hers just exactly right. I don't know. Alright, another cycle, and I'll bring you back. I went ahead and collected the first one. This is the Dash mini rice cooker banana bread. That's the first one. I already took that out. And I've got the recipe, as I stated earlier. I think it's going to be enough for 3. So I'm actually putting the batter in for the second one now. And I think I've got enough for one more. I'm not completely sure. But I may do it in a way. It may just end up being a smaller one. But I don't know if I got a defect or what, but it seems like my cycles run pretty quick on the recipe. I mean, it's not like fast food quick or a microwave quick, but it's pretty PDQ, pretty damn quick. PDQ. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute. This is my second batch in here now on my Dash mini rice cooker. I'm cooking the banana bread. This recipe, if you follow the recipe, which I didn't have the all-purpose flour. I used self-rising, and I decreased the amount to 1 1/4 cups. I did not add the baking powder, being that I use self-rising flour because it's not required. But this recipe, if you do the recipe as is, you will have enough for 2 1/2 pieces of banana bread. Now, after cooking the first one, I discovered that it wasn't quite the doneness level that I wanted. So basically, the first one I did, it tells you in the book, it says cook once on the initial cycle, take it out and flip it on a plate, and then put it back in for a second cycle. Well, what I'm attempting to do this one, basically I'm on my 4th cycle. It just kicked off again. So instead of flipping it, I'm gonna go in here with my spatula. See, that one looks pretty decent. So before I start my 3rd one, I'm gonna there's no on and off switch, so I'm gonna unplug it and let it cool down. And I've got enough for well, basically each piece of banana bread, I put a cup, the actual cup that came with this, I put a cup of dough in each one. So now I've got a 1/2 cup of dough left. I'm going to do a little thinner one than this, and I'll do that later. But like I said, basically, if you follow the recipe, you can get 2 1/2 this size, which, I mean, it's a decent, it's definitely a good serving. Probably a little over than one good serving. I've ate the first one, and it smells good. It tastes delicious. Now, I did decrease the sugar. I think it calls for 3/4 cup. And let's see here. Yeah, 2/3 cup of cane sugar. I don't know, man. I probably put less than 1/3 cup. I'm not that big on sweets, so therefore I decreased the sugar personally. But you know, if you wanted to put 2/3 cups of sugar, it would taste sweeter. But I wanted to taste the bananas and the walnuts over the sugar. But like I said, this is the second one in the mini Dash cooker. Now, actually, this one here, it feels really good and done. I did 1 cycle, flipped it, did the 2nd cycle, then I unplugged it to let it cool, and I ended up doing 4 complete cycles. So that's what we have there. And the first one was delicious. It turned out I probably could have added a little extra sugar, but I chose not to. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Okay, I've decided to go ahead and film this smaller batch. I don't know if you can see the cup. It's not quite a cup. It's a little over a half, and it's not quite a full cup. You're supposed to use a full cup. So I'm going to, this is my third batch, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in there and see what happens. This probably will definitely be yeah. See, I didn't have to do that with the first two because I had enough. So I kind of smoothed that out to make it flat. Sorry I lost my light. But you know, when I did the first two batches, I put the lid on, and I think this one here, I'm going to try to cook it without the lid and see what happens. So, well, the machine's still too hot, so I'm about to unplug it and let it cool off. Wow. It's definitely heated up quite a bit. This is the third batch, so I think I'll well, it shouldn't be. It's cooled down quite a bit. Let's try it. Let's see what happens here. I may have overheated the machine. Hope I didn't kill it. You know what? I think the lid's got to be on it to work as a weight. Okay, got it going. I'll bring you back in a minute. All right, this is my third and final banana bread. See, it's really not much thicker than a pancake. This one was using a half a cup of the mixture instead of a whole cup. Basically, I wanted to finish off what I had mixed up. So the mini rice cooker by Dash, it cooks good. You can't overheat it. I guess with anything you can overheat. So it's really not made for 3 batches. Really, because there was a couple batches I did multiple times, so you know I probably did overheat it. But the recipe of the book, I'll give you another quick shot of it. It does taste really good, but that, like I said, that basic recipe will allow you to make 2 big ones and 1 small one, so you can actually get 3 out of the one recipe. Thanks for watching.